Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the Social Noah.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the Social Norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the Social Norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the Social Norm.
And I'm
Yep. Yo. You already know what it is, man. We back it again with another one. I'm your boy Canteen. This is my crazy friend Beans.
Hey, what's up, yo?
Hey, it's the Social Norm. We go ahead and talk to y'all, man. Hey, today's episode is episode 138, and it's called You Can't Never Make Black Folks Happy. Black people, black folks, same thing. It don't really matter. And the reason we brought up this episode was because I don't know if you really watch college football.
Not as much as I used to. But
Okay,
I'm
but
aware.
I used
I'm
to-
aware.
Everybody's getting in uproar about prime time, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders getting transferring pretty much from coaching Jackson State Tigers to going to a Power 5 school, which is the Colorado. I think they're the Buffaloes.
Buffaloes, yeah.
All right, now we're gonna go ahead and watch this video real quick, just so this is Deion literally talking to his former players at Jackson State, pretty much giving the announcement that, hey, I'm out. Let's watch it.
I know y'all been hearing the rumors and everything that's been transparent around about my where.
Loading. I think it's loading, y'all.
About and what I'm going to do. And I like for y'all to hear it from me and not from anyone else. It is what it is. Either in coaching, you get elevated or you get terminated. Ain't no other way. You either elevated or terminated. And it ain't no graveyard for coaches where they die at the place. It don't work like that. They either gonna run you off or you gonna walk off upon your own recognizance. I've chosen to accept the job elsewhere next year. I'm gonna finish what we started. We're gonna dominate. I'm gonna be into that end and that conclusion. And then when that conclusion, we will move on. I know y'all been hearing the rumors and
All right. So you heard it from the horse's mouth. Deion Sanders is leaving Jackson State to go to Colorado. A lot of people got mad about this, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I was one of them, Beans. Coming from a HBCU, being a graduate, playing at a HBCU football, I really believed in Deion Sanders. I thought he was gonna stay there for the long haul.
Now, were you mad because he's going to a non-HBCU? Is this what's upsetting? Is that
No,
what
I never. First off, move up. You look like you're so far away. I don't know why.
I'm here. All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Now, I didn't have an issue with him going to a Power 5 school.
Okay.
I knew eventually that's everybody wants to do, go to the big time. But the thing that I was disappointed in was his rhetoric of how, I'm not saying Deion didn't do what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to bring more exposure to HBCUs. He said he was going to get a winning culture. And he said, that he wanted to show people that people can win and go to the NFL from HBCUs. I believe wholeheartedly he's won. He's brought exposure, and I think there's going to be some guys who actually get drafted from the NFL out of HBCU, out of Jackson State this coming up year. My issue was when he came on the scene, he said, God told me to come to Jackson State because I want to change the social structure of how college football is played, where the small HBCUs, black colleges, can take over. They don't have to go to these powerhouse schools to go to the NFL. That's what he said he was going to try to do. And I'm saying is he was on the road to doing that. The whole saying, it ain't no fun till the rabbit got the gun.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so my thing is, what happens? He had already got the number one recruit as that was coming from high school last year, Travis Hunter.
Okay.
All right, that damn watch is killing me. It's fucking my eyes up.
How? I mean,
Because the glare
it
is
ain't really doing shit.
no, nigga. The glare from here is hitting my eyes. I'm like, what is that in my eyes? All right, sorry, y'all. So he got the number one recruit. My thing is, what happens as he won back-to-back championships in the SWAC? What happens if you keep winning and you keep getting the top recruits? You go from a small little school to a powerhouse, right?
Oh, yes.
Now, imagine a powerhouse with having the top recruits, but it be at a historically black college.
I get what you're saying.
So that's my mindset. I thought he was trying, and he was portraying that as that's what his ideas were. But money talks and bullshit walks.
Exactly. I was just about to say.
Now, for reference, let me give y'all a heads up. Deion Sanders was getting paid. He had a 4-year contract worth $1.2 million with Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting paid about $300,000 a year to be the head coach. Colorado and the big boys came to him and said, we're going to pay you for 5 years, $30 million. He's going to be getting paid $5 million a year.
Listen,
Now,
money can change a lot of people's minds.
I'm still say I'm disappointed because I think he could have turned it into what I said. I think he could have turned it into.
But you understand.
I understand that you have a price. Everybody's got a price.
But see, here goes the thing. This makes me question: did he really want to do that? Did he
really want to do what?
Did he really want to take HBCU to the next level? Jackson State. Did he want to take it to
clearly no?
Clearly
no.
Because the money.
But see, this is the whole thing. And Kanye West said all this before. At some point, you got to understand the power you hold.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders doesn't really he understood to a degree, but he don't understand truly, because what the social norms of the big boys wanted to do was, let's pay this man a big bag, get him over to us.
Yeah. Get him out of the game.
Get him out of the game. Stop ruffling the feathers of what the structures is already in place, and let's get all the exposure back on our side.
Yeah. And
he took the bag, because the thing is, I don't care about Alabama. I don't care about LSU, Miami, any of these schools. They was not getting more exposure than JSU. Anybody in the culture wanted to be at JSU because of Deion
Sanders
and because of his team and the winning and the promoting. I'm saying if he would have stayed there, my thing is this: he coached, and I told my father this. He coached there for 2 years, won back-to-back championships. Right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't understand. When he wanted to get into college coaching, none of the big boys, not even his alma mater, Florida State, wanted him took him seriously to be the head coach. They said, you know what? You can be a position coach. Why don't you come speak to the players? But being the boss, that's not what we're looking for out of you. They didn't believe in him. Jackson State was the only school who said, I'll believe in you. Okay. So imagine, I tried to tell my dad this scenario. Imagine if, because he used Jackson State as a stepping stone. Imagine if you went to college.
She did.
And you got there and none of the girls wanted to fuck with you. They like, you ain't serious, you ugly, I ain't fucking with you. But there's one girl who's like, she ain't that cute, but she giving you a chance. Now you like, but you want a girlfriend. So you say, okay, I'll be, just be my girlfriend. Now you start getting popular. You start doing something on campus. You start being that dude. Guess what happens? Now all the other girls want to say, okay, well, come on, I give you a chance. The same girls who didn't want to give you a chance before. Now, what do? Do you stay loyal to the girl who wanted to fuck with you from the jump, or do you go and jump ship and get with the girl who never wanted you in the first place? Now, what I think is going to happen, I think he will be successful.
Yeah. I have no doubt in my mind he will be.
But the thing is, he's got to be immediately successful, because the difference is, see, with black people, you can go ahead and give us all this hoopla and God and rah, pastor talk. And if y'all don't win, he still brought exposure to them. So they will give them a couple years to implement his ideology, his play, his coaching, all that. With the big boys in Colorado and them white folks, they not about to give him that.
Nah.
You got this year and next year, bro. If you don't start winning immediately, I guarantee you in 3 years you will be fired.
I mean, that could be the game plan all along.
What you mean?
Just to get him out of the picture. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean
to take him out of that winning position and put him
into a
losing position?
Okay, right about this. Now, exactly. Now you go to the big boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just say you start losing. They're gonna say, "Look, he's losing here." And he was dominating in this lesser competition.
Yeah.
It further damages the HBCU look anyway.
Yeah.
But
it could be the plan the whole time.
This is why I say I'm disappointed that he took this route so quickly. Imagine nobody wanted to mess with you when you first got into coaching. 2 years later, you got a powerhouse, top 5 well, I ain't gonna say power. They just a big school. They've been sorry for years. Let's be real. Colorado ain't won nothing since the 90s. All right. But they offer you $30 million, $5 million a year. What you think they're gonna offer you in 5 years? If you won championship after championship after championship after championship after championship. You think they're gonna give you 5 years, 30 million? Or you think they're gonna give you 7 years, 100 million?
You're gonna get that 7.
Because if you keep winning and you turn a small school into a powerhouse, just like Alabama with Nick Saban, they gotta get you. Because you if you taking the recruits, you taking the exposure, you taking the championships, everybody want to come see y'all. They can't have that. You're going to get whatever you want. Now, I'm not saying you didn't get what you wanted already, but I'm just saying you shorted yourself. You didn't look at the big picture.
Yeah, he should have took the I don't want to say the loss, but the cutback.
He took the short money instead of the long money.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
And then this is the thing. Now, and I told my dad this, when he leaves, the exposure for Jackson State leaves.
Yeah.
The scouts leave. Everybody leaves.
I mean, it's already starting to leave because they're not talking about Jackson State anymore. They're talking about how he's going to Colorado.
Exactly. And Jackson State still has to go to a bowl game this coming up week or a week or two. So the whole thing, I think, was too short-lived. If he would have stayed 5-6 years in and would have dominated for 5-6 years, they couldn't say nothing about HBCUs then. They would have had to been like, you know what? This is where all the boys is at. And then he could have passed it down.
Yeah, I would have. My thought would have been this. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have looked at the money too, but he should have looked at it like this: the fact that they're offering me this now means what I'm doing is working.
Exactly. Now, what you got to do? He thinks he can just take his quarterback. He's already taken his son Shakir with him.
Oh, and he's stripping the team.
He's stripping the
Oh.
team. He's going to take all the top players from that school that still have eligibility, and he's going to bring them to Colorado. He's going to take so now Jackson State not only doesn't have a head coach, doesn't have the top coaching staff because he's bringing his coaching staff with him. He's leaving like a couple guys. He's bringing his coaching staff with him. He's bringing his quarterback with him. He's bringing all these different things, the exposure, the media, all that with him. And now, and just like Jackson State, we all know Colorado is a stepping stone for him. You think if he goes out there and starts winning for like 3 years and he goes to let's say he goes 9-2 or undefeated. I don't think he can go undefeated, but let's just say he does. And then they're in the top 4 for the national championship. You think he'll stay in Colorado? No. Guess what? Who's going to be calling them? Florida State, Florida, the big boys, the SEC. So I'm not shocked that he did it. I'm just shocked that he did it so quickly.
Yeah.
We all knew he was eventually going to do it.
And I think that's where it hurts the most because he talked a good game.
And the thing,
people believed him.
That's it. We believed him, and he pulled the rug up under us.
Yeah.
Because, and like I said, I respect him as a man because I understand you got to do what you feel is right for you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what other people think of you. But at the end of the day, don't tell me as a player, because I'm a former player, that God sent you to Jackson State to evoke change. And then you do it for 2 years. You're evoking the change. You're making it better. You're positioning it. And then as soon as some bigger, more financially stable entity comes to you, you jump ship and say, I got to go. And now saying God told you to go to no, come on, man. Stop doing that.
I'm just about to say, he shouldn't have said that the first time.
Because my thing is this. He says, God tells me when I need to elevate. So what you're telling me is because you're getting paid more and because you're going to a bigger school and more financially stable, you're elevating. Well, isn't that the reason you came to Jackson State was to elevate?
Well, here goes the thing. When he says God told me to elevate, which God is he talking about?
What you mean?
Is he saying Jesus? Is he saying God Almighty? Or are you talking about that dollar bill? Obviously, he's talking about the money.
Nah,
I know he's talking. I know he's talking. I know he's lying. I know it's hard. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still doing it.
No, I'm saying I don't think he's lying. I think he really do feel like God told him to go do this. But my thing is, I still felt like there was more work to be done. But that's my opinion on it.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
sometimes the grass is not always greener. I'm hoping that he is super successful, that he can go and put more people, assistant coaches and everything into head coaching positions and all these different things so that people who look more like us can be those successful positions. But I think there's going to be a lot of black people who are hating.
Who ain't going to rock with him no more.
And not going to rock with him and are going to wish that he fails over there.
I mean, it is a double-edged sword. I mean, he did leave the people high and dry. But did he though? But he brought people with him now. It
he brought
wasn't-
people with him. He told him, I think you guys should have this guy as your head coach,
Yeah.
not me, because I'm gonna be gone. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So good luck to you, Dion. We'll see. We'll keep y'all posted. All right. So I came across this video. Shout out to Shar. She sent me this video, and I'm gonna let you watch this.
This chick. Go
We're
ahead.
gonna get into it. I did a little research on her too, because I was just like, this can't be real.
I've seen her before.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
All right. Other than that, what else been up? Okay, here we go. Let's get this thing. So it says, woman says when she's in a relationship, she doesn't believe in spending her money on her man. We are using his money. All right, let's watch this. Oh, pause. Got it on mute, y'all. All right, let's get it.
When I'm in a relationship, I don't believe in spending my money on my man. His money is for me. My money is for me. Okay, so that means when we go out, we go on dates, we go shopping, we do whatever, we are using his money. My money does not get touched. Okay, that is just the standard. Argue with your mama. When I'm in a
right.
relationship, I don't believe in spending.
Let me go ahead and close out of that. So you saw that video.
I did.
All right. So this woman, her name is Shabby Faye.
And she's
No, my bad. Gabby Faye.
And she is a model.
She is a model, y'all. I'm not making this up.
I've seen her walk on the because I had to do the same thing. I had to look.
I had to look her up because I did not think this was a
Legit.
real woman, but she is a real model.
Plus size model.
She's modeled for Target. She's modeled for a few places. Let me see. Calvin Klein. She's modeled for TJ Maxx. This woman literally, to me, looks like every cousin, sister, black woman that is, not really hitting on nothing for me. Honestly.
You know who they compare her to?
Who they compare it
You
to?
remember what was it? Was it Friday After Next, Miss Purdy? That's not me saying, that's the internet saying.
Okay,
That's what
I've seen her, like, to me, and this is the thing that I hate. We live in a world now, I hate it, but I also accept it, that we're like 20, 30, 40 years ago, this could never be a supermodel. But today, the public has changed in how they view things because we are more exposed to stuff. The companies are realizing they have to get people who look normal.
because it's reality.
The more reality and more accepting for people to buy it. So this woman, this is the thing that kills me. A lot of her videos are talking about how she's gonna live her life where men, pretty much she sucks them dry with their resources. Everything has to be on her terms, what they're gonna do for her, all these different things. And she always talks about body positivity, and she always talks about different accepting of how women should be. But the thing that I realized, I read an article, in this article, she supports bipolar disorder and ADHD and mental health because apparently her boyfriend ended up passing away almost right before her eyes. This is what they're saying in this article. They pretty much say that she is a woman who her boyfriend dealt with mental disorders or whatever case may be, where he was doing drugs, and he was addicted to drugs, and they lived together, and she didn't even realize he was addicted to drugs, and he ended up pretty much killing himself from overdosing or whatever the case may be. Now, I don't believe shit about that damn article. I don't believe there was a guy she even dated. I don't believe there was a guy who actually died. Because the thing is, if you are a woman who supports this movement of mental disorder, why would you not speak of who this man is? Why would you not say his name? If I had a best friend or a friend who died from a mental disorder, I say, this is my friend. He died from this, and I'm trying to spread the word out to show glory to him.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't believe anything she says.
I don't believe this woman.
Pretty much.
This woman is insane to even think. And that for nothing, if this is true, just watching that video, I see why this dude did do what he did. Okay? Because the reality is, some women are so just that you almost have to be on drugs and end your life.
Okay, looks aside. Okay, let's talk about what she's talking about.
Okay, let's talk about what she's talking about.
That is no way to live, period. Okay.
Mhm.
If she thinks, she would have to get somebody who doesn't really
Now,
care.
I've gone on her YouTube page,
Mhm.
or not YouTube page. I've gone on to her TikTok, and she actually was on a date with a guy.
Oh, she did actually go on because
She went on one date.
do you actually see the guy?
I see.
Because you hear her talk about it.
I have seen this guy. Hold up. Let me. Excuse me. If I can go to her page. Here we go. Let me find it. Which I was just like, this lady is gotta be like, she's great at like social media to like show off and get people. Here we go. This is right here. Dating in Hold on. Let me pull this up for y'all. I don't believe this woman ever had a man that did what he did. I think she's just using that to say what she's saying, because the reality is, why would
I'm in my Uber. He's taking me to an arcade and dinner. Let's see how this goes. Okay,
she looks
so we're
like
talking-
when she's all makeuped up? She's not a struggle to look at when all the makeup on, but she still ain't nothing that I would say is fine. I'm not saying she fine at all, bro.
talking, we're chatting. He's ordering.
All right,
his
let me
pizza
wind
was-
it.
Okay, so we're talking, we're chatting.
So she tried to get him real quick, like, is that
We're chatting.
I can't even. She shit is so short. I can't even click on him, y'all. But he buys
He's
her
ordering.
pizza.
This pizza was so good. It had like pulled pork and pepperoni. He had a burger with an egg. Then we went to this arcade that was in the same building. I'm obsessed with skee ball. Anybody else? I love this game. So I won 100 points throwing these little balls in these little cups. It was so awesome. He was low
Her voice is annoying to me.
key obsessed with this spinny wheelie thing. Oh, we're in the 6. Hey, Drake. So we go for a stroll after dinner and we get some ice cream. We're both really simple people. So look at this bell. It's so cute. I got a vanilla cone dipped in chocolate. My man's got a vanilla cup. And it was so delicious, yummy. He took me home and it was a great date. I have a date in
So-
Toronto tonight.
That was the one video that I saw with an actual guy on it.
That was her bestie. I don't care no.
Look,
No.
this is the thing, fellas. If that really is him, you ever notice how these big, not very attractive women always end up going on dates with guys who are like skinny, who are like probably in decent good shape, not an ugly dude? Because, and I'm not saying like clearly she's got a little clout because she's been on commercials and whatnot. It's like she's clearly making money.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't, this is what I've heard. And she said this out of her mouth. She actually goes, when she's about to date a guy, she actually goes and looks to find out how much money he's worth.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is this. I feel like if women want to go and do stuff like this, then there should be no problem with guys asking women like, okay, well, how many bodies do you have? Like, what's your like? Can you cook? Like bringing these things to
Yeah, when you open that door, you open the floodgates. Like it's fair game at that point.
it really is.
I know I agree 100%.
But the funny thing, like she said, my boyfriend, he has the. You don't have a boyfriend. The one boyfriend you've had killed himself. The fake
It's-
boyfriend, if anything.
yeah,
So I don't even believe you have one. I think you use that as sob story. And the reality is, this girl is delusional. She thinks
go ahead.
she thinks that because she's a model. Oh, and I put that in quotations because that ain't the type of model I'm thinking is a model.
Mhm.
She looks at men as a commodity, something that you can use.
I think this is a case of, she was unpopular. She got made fun of, different things like that. Now she got this status, and she don't know how to deal with it. And then she going way left with it. It's like people who got like on our job. You can tell who got made fun of and teased as a kid because when they get some level of authority, they just go all the way left with it. And I think this is what happened to her. That's why she got all these ridiculous standards and you got to Uber me to go. No, what are you doing?
Yeah.
She's talking about Uber me to go date me. No.
Hey, if y'all like the content, go hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that things. Appreciate everybody who's been subscribing because now we've actually hit over 200 subscribers. I know y'all don't think that's a lot, but that's a lot for us because we started off with like 20 dudes.
20. Yeah.
Not even that, maybe less.
Yeah.
So keep it up, y'all. We appreciate everybody. And if you don't want to donate to the channel, you know what it is. The Cash App right there, the Social Norm Podcast. We appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody for doing that. All right, so let's get into some videos. And honestly, she just makes me mad, dude.
She makes a lot of people mad. At this point, I don't think she's being serious. I think
she does it to make people mad.
To make people mad, so we can talk about her.
And I also think a lot of the women who say these things are capping for sure because when they meet a guy they actually do like, they don't actually act any of these ways.
Yeah.
They're willing to do whatever if they really like this dude.
I mean, I want to know. I wish you could talk to this dude. Like, did you really Uber her to you? Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't believe none of it.
I mean, they live in the city. I'm not Ubering you. We can meet up. Oh, your stomach growling, bro. What's going on over there?
I ate today. I don't know what's going on.
You ate some garbage, probably. My stomach was growling earlier though too. I can't even front. All right. Let's watch this one right here. It says modern women don't understand men.
The whole package. If I just stood here like
we don't care about the whole package though.
You're gonna fuck me.
Actually,
These my masculine and feminine because everybody want to fuck me. So clearly I'm not too masculine.
Well,
like,
hold on. I gotta combat that for sure. Fucking and relationship is two different things. That's two different things.
So are y'all weirdos as much as y'all complain about masculinity? Are y'all weirdos for wanting to fuck what you say that you can't stand?
We only fucking because of your looks, not because of anything personal.
It's the whole energy. It's the whole package. If I just stood here like.
We don't care about the whole package though.
You're gonna fuck me like a blow up doll.
Don't you fuck every person off looks at first?
It depends on what? It depends on like the girl. Like some girls like money. Some girls like
what
look.
I said.
Oh, what you said?
No, I said you understand what I said. I said, do you not fuck every person off looks?
Yes.
Yeah, dudes, we go off of looks.
No, because they fuck 5s and 6s. So they don't.
Who said that?
Y'all said that earlier in this conversation.
I've never said that.
No, y'all did. Y'all was saying.
No, we said a 5 or 6 women.
My masculine and
hold on. Okay, I think they capping because every man has
no
got at least one on a record. That's
okay. The thing is, and this is what confuses a lot of women. They think because I'm masculine, I got guys who are still fucking me, so that means my attitude still should be. I should be fine because I get guys who want to fuck me. No, you could be a disrespectful, masculine, obnoxious woman, and there's still going to be a guy who's willing to fuck you. Fucking you does not mean he likes you or accepts you as a person. It means he's willing to stick his dick in something wet and moist.
And that's what they were trying to understand. Like they'll have sex with you, but they won't keep you around.
Exactly. And they'll keep you around as long as you're having sex with them. And then if to a degree, meaning
yeah.
like you come over, you have sex with me,
You gotta go.
But after that, you gotta go.
Yeah.
That's it. It's no more like, oh, let's go to the park and walk around. Let's go to the movies. Let's go to get some food. I'm not doing none of those things after I've gotten sex with you. Now, beforehand, a lot of guys will do all those things because their end goal was to have sex with you.
Yeah.
But once they've had that, all that other shit stops because they don't like you as a person.
Exactly. There's no need.
There's no need. I've already got this. I've already got sex from you. And that's what a lot of times you guys get confused, ladies, where you think, oh, well, I had sex with him, and after I had sex with him, he doesn't want to go out anymore. He doesn't want to go to these places. He doesn't want to treat me to things. It's not because he doesn't want to do things like that. He doesn't want to do them with you. Mm-hmm. He never wanted to truly do them with you because you're boring and you're annoying to him. That's the thing I think a lot of women don't understand. That's why they always, I'm so funny. I'm so this. You're not. If you really didn't have ass and titties and wet holes around you, no man would really want to be around you.
And yeah, you ever I've had these conversations with women where like they'll be a pretty girl and they don't understand why their dude cheat on her with the ugly girl. Like the girl is
with Chewbacca.
Yeah. I'm like, well, because she's probably doing something that you're not.
It's because she's an easy kill. She has wet holes and she's not annoying like you are. See, when a woman starts to get those positions of status, a lot of times she will devalue her man. Like, okay, I have him now, so I can be annoying. I don't have to be submissive. I don't have to be feminine. I don't have to do certain things to keep him entertained because I already have him now, right? But then they wonder why the guy leaves and goes cheats on him because you're now annoying him. You don't bring the same submissive femininity you once brought at first. And then that's what it is, really. Now, there are some guys who are just straight dogs, and it don't matter how you are, he gonna be who he is.
Yeah.
And he gonna be a dog.
He gonna take it down.
He taking it down. If somebody give it up, he taking it down. And you just gotta know what type of dude you dealing with. All right. Let's get to, let me click. That one's done. So go to the next one. See, I like this one, but this one right here, it gets a lot of women pissed off
about.
You'll see.
Oh, okay.
This is really. I want your opinion on this one too. Let's watch it. It says, Krishan Rock spills the tea on her tattoos.
Me through the tattoos. You've got 5 out of 7.
Let's talk about this ugly one that I want to get removed. It's
Okay.
All the girls in the house got it when we did our season of Blue Girls Club. Okay, so then the first one when I got in love was the one on my face.
On your face. And what does that one say, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the one on my neck was next.
And that says Jonathan too?
Porter.
Okay, so Jonathan Porter this time. Okay.
Get it right. And then I got one like on my.
Okay.
It say, let's see.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see.
Okay.
Jonathan's.
Okay.
Okay, poo poo. And then his face.
Yes.
So how much that? That's 4?
That's 4. That's 4.
I thought I had 5, y'all.
Okay, so let's talk about the face on the neck.
Okay, so I gotta get this one done. Oh, right here.
Jonathan. So all of them say
So that's
Jonathan.
5. Yeah. That's a powerful name right there.
So walk.
Yeah. Now.
Okay.
Talk to me.
So many questions. I'm not surprised because this is coming from her. I done seen this.
Go ahead. What do you guys say?
Number 1.
Yeah.
Jonathan, is this Blueface you talking about?
Yeah, that's Blueface.
Okay, I'm about to say because she's making it sound like it's different Jonathans.
No.
I know.
You just assuming it.
I know, but I always am like, you shouldn't put someone else's name on your body.
Why?
because if they leave,
They leave what?
if they leave you, if their relationship don't work out, you got this constant reminder
Let me ask you a
on your
question.
body.
Let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
When you get a tattoo, do you not want a constant reminder? Isn't that the reason you get a tattoo?
Yeah, but you don't want that reminder how shit failed. Okay, let me ask you: would you get someone's name on you?
Would I?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would.
you would get your girlfriend name on you?
You said girlfriend. I
Well-
said someone. I forget my
No,
grandmothers, my moms.
Well, those are they're always going to be your grandmother. You're always going to be your mother.
Some
That's-
women feel like when you get somebody, they're always a part of you. That woman, that guy is gonna always be a part of her. She's actually ruined.
Hold on. So you endorsing this?
I'm gonna watch. Let's go. I'm gonna double down on it. Watch this.
Okay, I got some. Okay, go ahead.
Watch this, and y'all tell me. Now this girl went and did 5 tattoos of her man. A lot of y'all ain't willing to fucking come pick your man up from a situation if his car dies. All right, so let me just show you this video. You tell me. Ready? Watch this. This says Blueface was crying for help on Kia Kai's corner, whatever his name is, of Krishan Rock says she's not going anywhere. Let's watch this.
You should see my house. It's crazy.
Yeah, I be because he be getting me. He be trying to kick me out. And I be like,
Busted.
so he trying to kick me out, Johnny.
So what y'all do? So y'all going? Are y'all going to a club or something? No.
Now, did you see what happened?
Yes, I saw this. I seen this.
Okay,
video before.
the dude.
So
she pretty much saying, "I'm not going anywhere. I fuck shit up because you try to kick me out, try to make me leave."
So you getting a tattoo of your girlfriend's name on your body?
I didn't. Oh, you talking about me
Yes, you. I'm asking you
personally?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Then
gonna-
why the fuck? What are we talking about?
What I'm talking about is loyalty.
Loyalty is fine, but you should put that.
No. But see, this is the thing. There's a certain level of loyalty that she's saying, "I'm gonna do everything extreme. This is my man. I'm putting it out there all over my body. This is my man. I'm never leaving."
So it's okay. So it's okay if the woman puts her man's name on her body, but it's not cool if a dude put his girl's name on his body.
Oh, if it's cool, if he feel that strongly about his woman and he want to show that this is my woman, he could do that.
Hold on. Pause. Now
I wouldn't tell you to go do that.
I'm about to say let's rewind back a few
because
this past summer.
To me, I feel like any man who do that is a weak man.
Okay, I'm about to say because not this past summer we was comparing tattoos and you thought I had some female's name on my body and you was giving me hell for it for about 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and I had to show you it was not a female's name.
Okay, and I do look to me that's extreme. I feel like that right there is. Now, do I feel like that's loyalty? Yes, I do feel like it's loyalty. But I also said I don't think men personally should be so extreme loyal, so whipped of loyalty that they would do something like that because it doesn't attract. It doesn't make women feel good about it. It makes them feel like you're weak. See, when a woman does those things, it's like she's like, wow. He has this much control over me. That's what a lot of women want anyway.
Okay.
As much as women try to fight it, they wish they had a man that they love so much that they was willing to go ahead and put his name on their body.
Ladies, let me ask you this. Do you feel that it's weak for your man to get your name on his body?
They're not gonna say, they're gonna say no. Because they want to see how dumb you gonna do it, goofy.
I will say this. I know what you mean because this was years ago. I seen somebody get his girlfriend's name cut into his hair, and when we say we dogged this,
his name,
it was his girl's name. It was his woman's name cut into the side of his hair.
Oh yeah, that's
it was dope. It looked dope.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Right, watch this. Me and my homeboy was at this pizza place the other day, about a couple weeks ago, and I'm ordering my slice of pizza. I look to the right. I looked to my left behind me. There's these there's a couple. There's one couple. Two young kids. Both of them got the same hair color on. It's some dyed red, neon red hair. And I said, this motherfucker is shot because this is only women. This is women who do this. Men don't do this. Women love to pair their man to match what they look like. You know what I mean? Let's wear onesies together, baby. Let's wear matching outfits. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's dye our hair the same colors. And most men who have any backbone is like, hell no. Do whatever you're going to do. I'll do a little shit, but I'm not about to dress up. We ain't playing dress up. Women, even as little kids, little girls love to dress up boys. It doesn't change as an adult. Women will love to go ahead and take their man and dress them up the way they want to dress them up, whether it be the same hairstyle or what.
Because we're like their Ken dolls, you know? When
Exactly. So why, if that's the case, how can you respect a man to go and put your names around him? That's like ownership to the highest degree. And women, once they know they own you to the highest degree, they can only go down. They cannot respect you more because they own you already at that point. But a woman always respects the man that owns her in some degree. Now, I'm not talking about full ownership like you my slave. I'm talking about the fact that he owns in here. She wants to be with him in here. Blueface got her in here.
Oh, I know he do.
And I think she gets him in here because she's like, I'll kill you if you leave me.
Oh, I believe it because I seen videos of them fighting.
I believe she's the type of woman.
She can throw them hands.
She can, but I feel like if they were to break up, it would either end in police being called, or with security being called, or her threatening to kill herself. That's what I feel like. She's that type. I'll kill myself if you don't want to be with me. And hopefully Blueface is that type to say, well, kill yourself, bitch. I don't know what to fucking tell you then. Checkmate.
I don't think he is. I mean, he hasn't got rid of her yet.
No, he hasn't. All right, let's go to another video. This is one of the videos that I'm hitting y'all with some gems today, y'all. Oh, let's do the Kanye West one. Because I know you always be like, Kanye West is crazy. Kanye West is crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's watch this one about Kanye West real quick, y'all. I want y'all to see this. This is Joe Rogan talking to Kanye West, saying Kanye West explains why he is crazy.
Why do people think there's something wrong with you?
I'll say these two things. I think very three-dimensionally. I don't think in the black and white lines that I've been programmed to think in. I have to describe a thought in 5 ways. You know, we enjoy food that has multiple seasoning in it. We enjoy music that has multiple instruments. So when I talk, it's not a rant, it's a symphony of ideas. And when you collect them, you say, oh, these are all these things that connect. I just tell the truth. And telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
So my
damn. Now you telling me right there that shit didn't hit hard for you.
I stand by my statement. No, I get it.
That's what. Look, when I always try to tell y'all, Kanye West is on a different frequency than regular people.
I get what he's trying to do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Explain it.
Well, for me, with the whole Adidas thing, I think he's separating himself, in my opinion. He's separating himself from these big brands to have his own ownership.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact of things he says.
Oh, of course.
When he talks, a lot of times you like, I can't believe he said that. I can't believe that. He's trying to articulate different versions of things that equal to the same thing.
I get that. but it's not translating. I get that.
It doesn't translate because you're living in a frequency that's here. He's living in a frequency here, and it triggers you.
I get it, dude. I get what you mean.
If you got it, you wouldn't be triggered.
Listen, he's still. Who says I'm triggered? I'm just saying
Because if it annoys you or it makes you mad or angry that he says
no,
it
doesn't. It doesn't make me mad. It's just like I'm just like. At this point, you gotta be like, look, nobody's getting what you're saying.
But they are getting people who are in a higher frequency.
Some people, some people are getting what they're saying. It's
just say you not, and keep and stop saying I understand. All right, let's watch this video real quick.
If you put yourself out there like you got this and you got that. Hey, it's just like a woman that's showing her ass on IG. If she put herself out there like that, what you gonna do? You gonna catch it, right? So if a man out here showing what they got, showing this and that, she gonna, hey, look like he got something that I want. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta start thinking. Y'all saying that y'all men should be able to provide and this and that. Look, a woman looking for that fucking bag, bro. Just like y'all looking for that ass. Y'all looking for all this other shit. Whatever she can bring, she can arch her back and shit. Shit, a woman looking for the bag. I feel like if now a man that's really about that shit should not be taken advantage of. But you got some men out here finessing and lying about the life that they be portraying, and the shit just don't be adding up. I feel like if you put yourself out there like you got this and you got that, hey, it's just like a woman that's showing her ass.
All right, we saw the rest of that. Now, I'm gonna say she is 100% correct.
Yeah,
because a lot of guys try to show off and show out that they got this, they got that, and then they wonder why they get played by women and that women only want money from them. Because you showed your hand, bro. That's like a woman who's showing that she's the best dick sucker, biggest ass shaker, and she got good all this shit. She's showing you her hand. What do you think you're gonna want to get out of that?
Yeah.
What she's showing you.
What you present.
That's why I don't never show what I got in my pockets. I don't show what I got. I wear regular degular. I'm chilling. I got a normal view. I don't go out there and try to flash that I'm balling out of control, because I don't want women to come at me, even though some of them still try to come at me on some bullshit, on some money stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the quickest way to get me turned off. I'm like, oh, you tripping.
I mean, this ain't nothing new. Women wanting the bag, men flexing. This is story as old as time. You know what I mean?
But I just want people to stop acting like dating men and women, dealing with men and women isn't a transactional thing. Because a lot of it is.
Oh, yeah.
Men want the ass, women want the bag. And there's a select few people who really just want a partner. But even if they want a partner, men still want that ass, and women still want that
at
bag.
some level, it's going to be transactional. I mean,
because what's the point of even being around anybody if it can't be transactional in some regard?
And when you're with somebody, you should benefit in some way, shape, or form, and vice versa.
True.
So, I mean, like I said, this ain't nothing. It's just more blatant nowadays. But the problem is, I think what the problem is women want the money, but they don't want to do nothing for it.
That's like a woman, like a prostitute coming to a trick, and then as soon as he give him the money, she starts trying to get out the car. He can be like, wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah. I think
something else supposed to be going on right here now.
That's where I think that's where the problem. That's where the problem goes, right there.
My job is not to teach him. My job is not to discipline him. My job is not to slap him on the wrist when he does something wrong or makes an incorrect choice or a bad decision. My job is to support him, to encourage him when he's feeling like uncertain, to say, just make the choice. Whatever the choice is, make the choice and it will be okay.
There could be some tough times. There could be some rough times. There are going to be some great times. I never promised to a rose garden or a smooth ride. I may make some wrong decisions, but making the wrong decision is not really the problem. It's about making that decision right. One thing for sure is she'll never rub it in my face or say, I told you so. She'll just quietly yield to my steering of the ship. And then even if I have to admit, you were right, and I got to turn around, still zip.
I always go back to.
Also, these two are married.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're talking about their roles of
in their marriage, of
in
how
their
she is as a woman. Now, a lot of women are gonna look at her and say, "Oh, she's this. She's not a strong woman." She is a strong woman because you know how hard it is to sit back and not say something to somebody that you think is wrong.
Let them fall on the sword.
But that's what being a wife is, where you if you can't say anything productive, don't say nothing at all. Instead of, you should be encouraging your man and saying, hey, you know what? Well, what do you think we should do? What do you know, how we can get through this? And he even says that. He said, if I make a mistake, she lets me say, hey, I messed up. Let me go figure this out. And then she doesn't criticize or, put down. Now, if y'all notice, I'm not going to sit there and try to say that white women are the only ones who do this, because I'm not going to say that. But I know there's somebody who watched that video and they're black girl, because the white girl, no.
I honestly, I'm not going to lie.
You thought I was going to go bring that up, didn't you?
One, yes. Two, when I saw them, I didn't think they were together. I was like, my first thought was, wow, that's an odd pairing. But that's just my own prejudice, your own racism. Just coming out. That's why at the end I was like, oh, those two are together.
Yeah, that's his wife. My thing is this.
But it works.
But she's not wrong in how she acts. I wish in our community, and like I said, I don't know, because I'm not married to a black woman, and I've never been married. Only you have been married to a black woman. I feel like in the black community, we don't have a large number of women who are married who act like that.
I've only ever seen a handful. One of them was my mother. Now that woman was talking, that's basically how my mother deals with my father. She lets him make the decision. If he's wrong, she don't say nothing about it. She let him correct herself. You know what I mean?
If he can't correct himself, she tries to give him a hand.
She tries to give him a hand.
But she don't go do it for him, right?
She don't go do it for him.
Why? This is my thing. I want to know from the black women, why is it so hard to respect a man enough to let him lead you?
I don't know. I mean,
is it it's something that's programmed inside us that black women have grown up to be like, where not all of them, but a majority of them cannot set aside their mindset that the man is respected enough that I should follow him.
I really think it comes down to upbringing and examples. You know what I mean? Like my mother, actually, my grandmother, my grandparents, my grandfather was basically, he wasn't a good dude. No disrespect to him, but my grandfather still, I'm just being real. My grandmother still played that role though.
That what, he was a good guy?
Or that she would listen to him? He's still the man in the house, though. Good or bad.
Yeah.
I chose to be with this man.
So you gotta live with what you choose.
You gotta live with what you choose.
And that's the thing. Like, if you, it's just like anything. If you choose a career, a job, you gotta accept what comes with that job.
Yeah.
You can't get mad after 20, whatever you get into the job, and then try to flip it on the job or why the job is the way it is. You've already should have known how the job was.
You know what this was.
If you didn't, that's your fault, not theirs.
So of course, my mother sees that in my grandmother, and that's how she is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So there are good examples out there, but you just gotta, nowadays it's hard to find. You gotta look towards the older generation, unfortunately.
Let's get it. Let's go on this one real quick. It said she had a train ran on her.
If you are dating someone that you've been dating for a while, say you guys are deep in the relationship, maybe about a year or so, to the point where you feeling like, okay, it's time to take it to the next step, or just the fact that you really are into someone, that you really, are clicking and you like this person, they got a lot of traits that you like and you get along really well. The only thing that you find out later in the relationship, now you already at least a year in, the thing that you find out is that maybe back in the day she had a train ran on her by people that you knew. Would that change how you felt about her? Would you have a conversation with her, or how would you handle that situation?
I love how she talks so calmly about this situation. Well, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Wait.
What up, AA Ron?
First of all, okay, you should have told him.
First off, what conversation? How you leading that? Hey, can you pass the broccoli? So, like in college,
listen, I don't care, man. I don't give a fuck. You gonna tell me? Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. If I knew you had that type of sexual experience and it didn't translate into our sexual experience, that's the part I'll be mad at. That's always the part I'm going to be mad at.
You're such a guy.
I'm just saying.
You only care about if you personally are getting satisfied.
Exactly. Okay. Like I said, I'm trying to put my stats on the board. All right. That's what I'm trying to do.
Your stats is way below compared to a fucking train ran on you, bro.
Well, I'm
trying
to get up there. Oh, shit.
So what if it? Okay, let's say she was satisfying you. Now what?
I wouldn't. Okay. Now it all makes sense.
Okay.
Pass me the peas. Like, who cares? We own that now. So
who cares? All right, look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. If a girl tell me after we've been knowing each other for a year and a half, whatever case may be, and I'm serious about this girl, that she got ran on a train by in high school, college, whatever case may be, we can kick it. But you instantly don't become wifey no more. And this is why I say I'd rather you not tell me and let me live a lie in my head than tell me what you really are.
That's why they say ignorance is bliss.
Yes. Because how is that helping anybody? How is telling you that I'm a freak, I have no standards, and anybody can hit it, making you want to value me as a person? That's what I'm asking. Why? What are you telling me this for? Are you telling me it because you want to hurt me, or are you telling me this because you can't hold the guilt? Because
that, or it could be somebody.
But you wait a minute. But you didn't hear what she said. She said they were in a train on her, and it's guys you know.
Yeah.
So me, other people that you know ran a train on your girl. Are you still past the peas, or is you like, nigga, you got to get the fuck out of here?
Pass me the peas, motherfucker. Like I said, I'm trying to put myself. What y'all did is what y'all did. I don't care.
Okay.
Are we doing it now? Are y'all still doing it now?
No, we ain't doing it now.
Okay, well, I'm good. What are we talking about here?
So then when we come, you come back to the barbershop, and it's 6-7 dudes that we all smashed your girl ran a train on. Not like we all separately had sex with her. It's that she left the door open. I walked in, beat it down, tagged you in, and we pretty much passed her around. And now you're booed up with her. Hey, this is my girl. And we like soon as you walk in, you can't tell. Do you feel like you're strong enough to where, and you know what? I told Skins, I did tell you I was going to do this. I told him I was going to put the.
Is he still in the room?
Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I'm about to put it in the chat. if you want to go ahead and link up with us, y'all, and get on the show. Hold up, let me just pull it up for y'all. I'm gonna put it in the comment sections. And you can click on that, get on the show if you want to. All right. So I'm saying for me, I don't have a strong enough ego for myself to let you be where you've done some nasty, especially if I know you and I feel like you a nasty motherfucker. I really don't want to go and look at you, look at my girl. You like, how could we go anywhere with you? Like, what if I come in with my girl and you say, "Hey, what up, man?" And then you try to give her a hug. I'm a flip. I'm like, dude.
Hey, Alicia.
Hey, Alicia. Still doing that thing you doing?
Still got that tattoo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna happen, dude. I'm a flip. So for me, just don't even tell me. Anything that makes you look less of a respectable woman that was in the past, just keep it to yourself.
Oh my God. I mean, I know people who married the neighborhood hoe. They still together.
Would you have?
Not this particular one.
The fact that you said not this particular one, like you would do it, lets me know the self-esteem you have for yourself.
Listen, I just don't care, man.
That's why I said the self-esteem you have for yourself. I have more self-esteem that I'm not gonna just deal with the trail trash of the neighborhood. Sorry. All right, let's watch this because I think this is just gonna make me laugh and make you mad.
Stop playing, boy. But John came to kick it with the brothers. Break down. Stop playing. Kick. Stop. Woo! Look at that boy John. But stop playing. Slide to the sky. Woo! Stop playing with that boy John. That boy don't transfer to school on these folks. Stop playing. Oh, toe.
Trevor going to
toe on the balls of your feet. Stop playing, boy.
Now, if y'all don't know, that is HBCU. That is a drum major. The drum major is pretty much the head of the band, the person who runs the band, who marches the band. They get everybody hyped for the band. And as you can see, they have about 5 drum majors. And this white dude who is the drum major, who's leading the charge. Oh, you want to call it? Oh, you want to call in? Okay, well, shit, you can call in. Let me pull that up. I thought you just wanted to get on the show. Give me a second.
I mean, if they talking equality, he was the best one. I don't know how they picked the drum majors, but
well, they got to get voted in by the boss, like the head person.
Okay.
And shit like that.
Hey, I mean, you got voted in.
I forgot what the damn number is for this. You remember the number? Oh, here. Yeah, I got it on the thing. 1 second.
Okay.
You can call the number right here, 716-218-9317 if you want to go ahead and get into the show. I would like, we hopefully got the setup right. We should have the setup right.
Hopefully we do.
If we don't,
well, we didn't need it. Somehow we worked it out where we didn't need all that.
Yeah, call the number. Y'all can get on the show and we can talk to y'all. Honestly, I love it. I love to see HBCUs and white people. I got in an argument with somebody on Facebook where they tried to. This really irritates me when you get a white person trying to teach you about something that is black and that you lived in. This okay?
We talked about this before.
I had it happen to me, y'all. I had it happen to me.
And you see how annoying it is?
So look, I posted on Facebook about the whole Deion Sanders thing, about how I was disappointed and I felt like he should have stayed at a black college for a little bit more, just to do what he needed to do there, right? And honestly, this guy comes on Facebook. He always does his bullshit that pissed me off. He goes and says, well, why does it have to be a black college? Do you know? And I said, what? He said, that sounds racist. A black college? White people can go to those colleges too. And I was like, bro, he said, they're not called black colleges. They're called historically black colleges. HBCUs. And I was like, first off, don't correct me about what a black college is called when I'm a graduate from a black college, when I know historically black colleges or universities are called. Don't sit there and try to correct me on some shit you don't know shit about. And then so I said that. I said, look, you don't know anything about this. I actually graduated from one, so you can call them a black college. That doesn't mean that they're only black people that go to those colleges. White people and any other race of people or ethnicity can go to those colleges. Well, it just seems like that's what when you say it like that, you shouldn't say it like that. And I said, well, let me ask you this, idiot, goofy. I said, I didn't call him idiot, but I just said it in my head. I said, you do realize there's Catholic colleges, there's Jewish colleges, there's Protestant colleges. I said Notre Dame is a Catholic college. Just because it's a Catholic college doesn't mean everybody who goes there got to be Catholic. Did you not understand? So if I say a black college, that doesn't mean everybody who goes there has to be black. You're just so simple-minded, you can't differentiate what I'm trying to say. You're only stuck on the word black.
Yeah. You're not saying blacks only.
Exactly. And even then, when I tried to give him that analogy, he still couldn't understand the difference. Well, I'm just saying, I don't see why you would need. Get out of here, Timothy.
That's what you have to do, though. You have to dismiss them.
I said, why am I even wasting my time trying to explain this to a man who don't even have nothing to do with HBCUs and don't really care? He just wants to give his input just because just like an asshole, everybody got their opinion. Skins, I gave you the number. If you want to call the number, bro. How you going to ask me for the number? I put it on the screen for y'all, and then you don't want to call. I don't know. I digress. We're going to move on.
Yeah, we talked about this the other day. That dude talking about came to me in the gym, talking about Colin Kaepernick.
Oh yeah, tell that story.
So I'm at the gym, and dude's wearing a Colin Kaepernick jersey, and he's sitting there talking to me, talking about, "Oh, where's your Kaepernick support?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" And this is the height of him kneeling and all this other stuff. I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, you support Colin Kaepernick." I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Dude, I don't need a shirt that says Colin Kaepernick's name on it to show my support." Okay. Okay. I don't know what you're trying to say. Then he went on about trying to tell me all about Colin Kaepernick and all this other stuff. And then he's trying to tell me he knows more about black people than me. No, he knows more about being black than me. And I'm like, sir, at first, before he talks to me, he does say, "I identify as being black." That's when I knew that conversation was going to go left.
I don't even know how to direct somebody saying, "I identify as being black." Well, I identify as whooping your ass. That's what I feel. Like, don't come to me about this.
Yeah, that's what I said, dude. You can't tell me. And I said, I told him, I was like, you may have read more books.
You
Like
might know
history.
more about black history, but you don't know about black people.
You don't. Like, because you're not one. Let's just get this one straight. He said, you're not black. Let's just be real about this. You're not a black man. So you can't tell me what it's like. Okay.
That's like the quickest way I feel. Because I have friends. I grew up in the suburbs. I grew up around white people my whole life. And I still have a couple friends who literally would try to argue with me, debate with me about racism, about injustices that black people face. Like, they know more about it than I do. And I'm like, dude, you've never lived it. What are you talking about?
Seeing something and living something are two different things.
100%.
Seeing it and experience it is two different things.
And I would be ready to rip my own beard out, because I'd just be like, this so much ignorance amongst, and it's not just white people. It's so much ignorance in just people that you trying to explain something or elevate their way of thinking it's a losing battle.
Yeah, it's like I always use it as an example because it's a good example. In Jurassic Park, where dude was talking about it's the astronomer versus the astronaut. See, the astronomer can tell you about stars from a distance,
Mm-hmm.
but they can't really tell you what's one like up close, like an astronaut can. They can tell you what they had to go through to get to that star, and what it's really like, what it's really made out of.
Facts.
So that's the difference between thinking you know about black people and actually being black.
That's true.
It's just unreal. I told that dude the same thing you told that dude online. I said, next time I saw him, I was like, get away from me. Like, I was like, we not talking. Because we not, like, trust me, it's not going to end well for you if you keep talking to me about being
So I just
black.
left it alone. I just said, dude, you know what? You can't understand it. I can't force you to understand it. Well, you should just try to teach me then. And I'm like,
you tried in the comments.
I did. I said, I'm going to try one more time. I said, if you have a Catholic school, I said, all right, bro, it is what it is. Good luck. Figure it out for yourself. I'm not wasting any more time on your brain. So, but like anything, can't make everybody happy.
You cannot.
And you sure as hell can't make black people happy. Anything else you want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Well, I thought Skins was gonna come in here, but
I did too, but I guess he got, like I said, now he can't complain to me that I didn't send you the number. The number's on the screen. I told you, call on in if you want to talk about something. He must have walked away or something.
All right. I mean,
hey, if y'all like the content, go ahead and hit that like button, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling with y'all. And today is, don't tell me the day. Today's Monday.
there we go.
Today is Monday. We got all week. We're gonna keep putting out some more videos, and we're gonna come to see y'all Friday, man. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. This is my crazy ass friend Beans.
Y'all have a good week.
And I don't know, man. Fuck it.